Hey, so this is Steve with a PH, and I'm here because I'm going to do a new line of videos where I'm actually reviewing Hot Toys figures. And so I pretty much exclusively collect Iron Man figures. In fact, I actually do. But I just kind of wanted to show them to you and see what you... I do build Gunpla also. I do. That is a thing. But for right now, that's Chris, by the way. But for right now, what I'm doing is reviews of Hot Toys Iron Man figures. So what you see in front of you is... It's the Hot Toys Mark VII Iron Man figure. It's 1/6 scale. This is from their Hot Toys movie masterpiece collection kind of thing. It's pretty great. But the thing about this is from the Marvel Avengers movie, and it's actually shown at the end of the movie, so it's pretty legit looking. Okay, so we're going to get a more in-depth look at all the details and stuff of this figure. Sorry about the jump cuts, but we wanted to sort of like actually get to go and do a close-up so you can see all the awesome details in this thing. But so like I was saying, this is the Mark VII from the Avengers movie, and if you look at it right off the bat, you can see sort of all the different paint applications here. They went in and did like a hot rod red, and then they went in with some gold accents and silver pieces. And you can see that there's like weathering bits on it too, like there's little parts that are scuffed. There's some that are perfectly painted and others that are kind of scuffed up, and I think that's really awesome how they did that. But yeah, you can take a look at the helmet there. Everything lights up too, by the way. So the arms light up, the repulsor palms, the chest, and the head, which we'll kind of show that a little bit later. But for right now, we're just going to look at the details and stuff. I mean, you can see sort of like all the little intricate lines and stuff. Here's kind of from the side, that way you can sort of see that. Profile, sort of. Yeah. And then here's sort of a back view. And look at look at all the color separation. You know, there's like little attention to detail in there. And even the pieces right here where the legs are, you can see there's that too, and the legs here. Actually, we'll start going through some of the other features of it too in a little bit. But just heads up, that's the paint application and stuff, which is great. So now we'll kind of look at sort of its movement and stuff, articulation. And the arms are pretty great. They move up and down. You can actually move the fingers and whatnot. These are the articulated fingers that I put on here, because I like to look at the repulsor palms, which you can sort of see this turns and stuff. So it's pretty legit. I love these things. And if you look in here, actually, see there's little like piston port parts and stuff in the armpit for added detail. But this thing moves pretty well. Bends. The only thing I would say is watch out for this little rubber piece right here. It is rubber, and so if you keep it in one spot for too long, it's going to actually stay that way. So you can get creases and stuff too, but just be careful of that. And same thing with the other arm. It's pretty great. A lot of good range of motion. You can get him to do some pretty incredible poses. So leg movement, if you look here, you can actually do some ab crunch, by the way. Pop that up, and he's able to turn a little bit and do sort of different poses and things, and you can just pop that back in. He's good to go. Legs. So with these, you can move this up, but be careful about the waist skirt right there. That can kind of pop up and sort of get stuck under there. You'll get some paint rub, so be careful with that. But his legs move pretty well as well. You gotta check that out. So you get some really good range of motion on this thing. It's incredible, to be honest with you. You can get some really cool flight poses, you know, that kind of thing. The head moves up, and so you can make him look like he's just kind of thing. But it's pretty great. Now, if you look at the back here, these flaps all individually move. So you see that, and then this little piece even moves up too. Oh, sorry, hold on a sec. Pop that up and see. So you can see inside, but then that also pulls up. So the air flaps on the back. This pops up too. You can sort of see the detail all in there. They did a lot of intricate detail. You got the silver mesh there. It's pretty impressive, you know. And then with the legs, if you look here, you'll see, hold on a sec. That pops up and you can see all the little inner workings of the leg. So it's pretty impressive. This is actually, these figures are great for the fact that they're so detailed. There's such a great attention to what it looked like in the movie. So that's kind of awesome. And then, of course, there's also light-up features, which I believe the batteries are still in this, but we can check. So yeah, see that lights up, and the head, there's a little switch. Well, the switch for that one's in the back right there. And here you got a switch on the head, which I believe is in the faceplate. That up, slide this back on. There you go. And then the arms, the ones for them, is right underneath their pits right there, or in the bicep. Pull that up. See? So now he's just sort of got all that light action going on, which it's actually a lot brighter than you think it is. It looks really great, especially when you turn off the lights and stuff. So I really do like this figure for that. But that's pretty much it for the articulation, sort of some of the features, and we'll start looking at some of the accessories that come with it. And actually, real quick, I'll show you this real quick. This actually pops up. You might want to, oh, so do those pieces, I'm sorry. If I can get this off. Hold on a sec, you might have to actually cut this out. But so see, these parts come off, and so you can see sort of like when the flaps pop off at the end of the movie, when you go through the wormhole. So those parts fall off. So do these pieces, but we'll go over that in a little bit. And then this chest piece does come off, but it's a little kind of tough to get off. They have a little thing that comes with it, a little, yeah, there we go. Okay, almost there. There you go. You can see the inner workings and stuff. It's pretty awesome. But that's pretty much it for that, and we'll go over the pieces and stuff in a couple of minutes. All right, so now we're going to look at the accessories that go with this, figure. And so first and foremost, I think we should go over and look at the head sculpt for Robert Downey Jr. I think that's pretty legit. Take a look at that. I think it's a pretty good one. This is one of the first ones they made, and I like it a lot. I mean, of course, I think there's improvements that could have been made, but it looks pretty darn great.
Side note, my camera's totally picking that up as a face.
Oh, really? That's legit.
Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. See, that's how, like, detailed these things are, is that a camera's picking it up. And this is sort of the little, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
That is the actual neck guard. So it goes like this. It's the, well, actually, I think it's the opposite way. But you see that, and you put it on the figure, and it looks all legit. I would take it off and show you, but I don't feel like doing that because I'm scared of breaking things. So that's that.
You can tell them about the crazy or the Gorilla Glue experiment.
Yeah. Well, I bought this. Well, we'll talk about that later, actually. So here's another headpiece. This is the actual faceplate, but it's the battle-damaged one. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but if you look on there, there's a lot of scuff marks and stuff. And I'll actually show you what that looks like on the figure real quick.
New message received.
That's my phone, FYI, which is, in fact, Metal Gear Solid related. But so see now, it's all scuffed up and stuff. Isn't that pretty cool? Okay, anyway. So there's that, which I do love. And now if you look at the, look at everything over here, we'll go sort of in order. So you've got the head. These are the actual things for the rocket launchers on the, or the missile pack, actually. And these are on its shoulders, and these open up, and it still has the same flap things, so that opens up as well as this. But that
still picking up his head in the background.
Pops open. That's pretty awesome. Great. And so, like, you can see all the little missiles in there. I don't know if you can see all the detail in that. Little red on the missile tips and everything. It's pretty awesome. So you get two of those, so one for each shoulder pad. They look pretty legit. So that's awesome. And then this is the battle-damaged chest plate. That thing is awesome. Look at that. All scuffed up and stuff. Pretty darn awesome.
A little texture to it.
Yeah, it's really great. These right here, these little pieces, are actually shoulder parts. So when the missile pad gets expended and used, those pop off, and then he's left with just the shoulder parts. So it ends up making it look a little more sleek. Then, if you look over here, you'll see those are the missile launchers on his, forearm. And you can actually see over here, these are the arms. So these parts right here come off, and you can put these on there. And so it has the little missile tips and everything. If you can see on these over here.
Right. Oh.
Right here, yeah, there's the missile tips. Yeah, and those are the lasers for the arms. These are actually swappable arms. And they're more battle damaged, but they've got like the laser that he uses to kill the Leviathan looking thing in the Avengers movie. A lot of detail on that too. And then these are the hands next. So you see on the left, there's actually a wrist gauntlet for the repulsor hands. This right here in the middle is going to be your closed fist, and this one is your repulsor palms. Same thing here. So those are repulsor and all that good stuff. Yeah, it has the little light up feature. So that's pretty legit. And then last, but certainly not least, we've got the thigh pieces, which here, this is just the opened up missile pads, or pods, I'm sorry. And this is the thing without it. So, of course, like this one, the pods come off. Well, this also detaches and reveals this underneath. So, they came with a set of these. And these are actually all the accessories that come with the Mark VII, which I really do love. I think that it's great for that. And so, I'm sort of going to give you guys my opinion on it. And, but first I want to sort of go over the box and stuff. So, let's take a look here. So right here you have the figure with the box itself, and if you look at this, so I'll scooch this over a little bit. If you look at this box, it's I love the way they've done that. It's sort of like a pop art kind of thing with the embossed silver that says Avengers. You can see here, it shows you Movie Masterpiece Series and then Hot Toys. And I really love that. The way it's done, it's very, very gorgeous. I think the box itself is pretty much a work of art. And you can see, if you look at the side also has some cool stuff on it. It really just continues the image, but it's got the repulsor, or the arc reactor logo. Just sort of continues the image. And then on the back here, take a look at that. It shows you the warnings, but it also tells you about the cast and crew responsible, I believe. Tells you about it, Toy Hunters, Hot Toys Limited. Got some info there. It's really cool. I like the way they did this minimal box. It looks pretty great. And it's just a slip cover, so I do like that. But that's it for the box, really. The inside's not particularly special. But I do like the way they've done the boxes. I think that they're very beautiful in their own right. And worth displaying as well. But, yeah. And then we can take a look at the figure. So this is the figure in its entirety. It looks great. My opinions on this. So I think that it's a great figure. I genuinely do. I think that it's a good bang for your buck if you can manage to get it for... When it first came out, it was $250 plus shipping, which is about $10 on Sideshow's collectibles webpage. Now, it's been a couple of years, so this thing is a bit pricey on the aftermarket. I managed to get mine for $256 on eBay. So I got pretty lucky. And I'd recommend it. If you can manage to get this for under, $400, I'd highly recommend it. It comes with a great set of accessories. It looks darn good on your shelf. It feels great in hand. I think you guys would really like it. So I highly recommend getting this as a purchase, and I definitely believe it's worth it. But that's pretty much it for this, and we'll see you on the next video.
And we will have a link below to future videos that Steven's going to be doing on his channel.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing a little bit of cross promotion here. So I will post a link to his channel so you can see other Iron Man figure reviews and maybe even some Gunpla. You never know.
Yeah, I actually might start doing some Gunpla too. But for right now, we'll just do figures and see how you guys like those. If there's a figure that I don't have and you might want me to look into, I'll see what I can't do. But alright, guys. Catch you later.